Apparently, that guy's 17 years old.
What? How do you know?
I think. Are we live or no? Welcome to another.
Don't even say it.
They not like us. They not like us.
Yeah, bro.
UCL match day, where we go over some match day fixtures and we talk about them.
Damn.
So how's everyone's fixtures going today? You guys all feel good over there? I know United's not in UCL, but we'll talk about their fixture in the Europa League.
First, how's everyone's day going?
We're going good, man.
That's what you gotta ask.
Yeah, man.
You gotta check on the guys.
Come on, man.
I did. I said, how's everyone's fixture day going?
It's not all about
That's
football, man.
completely
Same thing.
different.
It's all
Same
about,
thing.
not all about football.
I care about your mentality, guys. Come on,
My
it's
mentality,
November.
that's
Mentality's
It's
crazy.
I don't think that's what you're talking about.
what's
Hey.
November again?
Huh?
Besides November, what else is November?
Stop.
Men's
Movember.
So you got Movember.
Movember.
Yeah, man.
same stuff.
This guy's pointing. This guy's pointing at his brain.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway,
Mental health awareness.
Mental health awareness.
so we had we'll go to match day, the first match day, which was Tuesday. Can't even talk.
This guy okay?
Anyway, so we had a couple of good games on that day, but we'll start off with Atletico Madrid, Sparta Prague. We're not going to talk too much about it. Atletico Madrid ended up winning actually 6-0. They actually ended up dominating. Alvarez scored a peach of a free kick in that game. I don't know if anyone watched, but beautiful goal.
It's about time.
After that, we have AC Milan versus Slovan Bratislava. AC Milan ended up winning that game 3-2. Bratislava got a red card in that match, which led to them not being able to tie the game up.
Yep.
Atalanta versus Young Boys, 6-1 Atalanta. They are, in our actual power rankings, they're pretty high because they've just been dominating this UCL right now, as of right now. I don't know how, but
Yeah, only one goal conceded throughout
Yeah.
5 games. So
they've been
Insane.
fantastic. Now let's go to a match that we can actually talk about. Arsenal versus Sporting. So Sporting last week, with their former manager that's currently managing United, ended up beating Man City last week, and Arsenal went on to beat them 5-1. Is this already the downfall of Sporting in general? They're just going to start losing every game?
I mean, that's what happens when you lose your gaffer, bro. Obviously, things are gonna be different. Arsenal obviously a strong side, so they had something to fight for. And I think the best part about that game was Gabriel Magalhaes and him doing the Gaioker celebration.
He did it
after
wrong, though.
scoring.
He did this.
I think he did it on purpose.
Oh, like his own type.
But man,
His
that
own
was,
style.
that was the best part of that game for me, bro. Just elite trolling.
It's about time Arsenal did something like that. I've been waiting for Arsenal to show a little bit of like mentality, a little bit of cockiness. You know, they've been kind of taking a little bit too tame. And it's nice to see that they got some, you know, some personality to them. They've been a little bit stale to watch sometimes, so it's nice to see some personality coming from the Gunners. It'll be bare awkward if Gyökeres ends up going there in the summer, though.
Shout out my boy LaFleur and the Chatas.
What's up,
My
LaFleur?
boy.
How's it going?
Milano.
What up?
Did you see what Gyökeres said after?
Nope.
What
When
did he say?
I think someone obviously asked him the question. Did you see that? What do you think about it? He said, if you can't make up your own, then you gotta copy someone else's. Then something like that. Like if you gotta copy me, that's a good thing. It's
should-
copy
you
my
should said-
celebration.
You just said something like, I love when fans like copy my celebrations.
Yeah,
Bless you, man. It's like, you should
that
say
would
something
have been
along those
jokes.
lines.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
But still, like that is his iconic celebration.
Yeah.
I'll be in FIFA soon for sure.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
go Gyökeres.
What's better, that one? This one or this one?
This one, obviously.
Probably Dybala.
Dybala's
But what does that mean?
It's a gladiator. It's like a gladiator mask.
When his is supposed to be like
What, Bane or whatever?
I think so. I think that's where it comes from. I believe so.
Well,
But yeah, he was quiet, eh? Was it 5-1?
yeah.
5-1, man.
Quiet, man.
Dominated Sporting.
But you went over Atalanta pretty quickly. I just want to go
Do you
back
want
to
to talk
them.
about them?
I just want to say I want to give my flowers to De Ketelare. He got 3 assists,
Went
a
off, bro.
hat trick of assists and
Well,
2
there's been, like, 3
goals.
players that did that.
And 2 goals
Mad.
in his last game, which is madness.
LaFleur saying, do you guys think Atlanta could be a dark horse in the UCL? It's kind of a little late to call a dark horse out right now.
Is it?
Yeah. It's 5
How many games you have
in.
left?
It's 5 games in. There's 3 games left.
5, no?
5 games left.
There's
Yeah.
3 games
No,
left. There's 5 games in. There's 3 games left in the group stage.
it's 8 games in total, I think. No?
In the
Or
group
is it
stage.
10
In the group
games?
stage. And then there's a knockout, which is another game. And
Yes.
I
then
think
there's-
there's 3 more.
there's
There's 3
8.
more match days left.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
it's
it's
8
8.
games. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Um,
Wow, it's going by quick.
it is going by pretty quickly. It's cool.
No,
It's
they could definitely push pushing this UCL. I know they just got to stay fit realistically. They only have one striker right now, which is Rategi.
They have the same gaffer though, no?
Yeah, Gasparini is always there.
I remember what was it last season when De Ketelaere first went there. Like they were saying Atalanta was
Yeah, he was-
shambles.
Atlanta
No,
is just
they
one of
were-
those
they weren't-
teams, man. Atlanta were good last
Yeah,
year.
they
They
were good
won.
last
They won
year.
Europa League. They
No
beat
one- no
them.
one-
Sorry,
shambles.
sorry. What was I saying? No, people were saying De Ketelaere wasn't playing good.
Oh yeah.
No, he played good last year for Atalanta.
The first year he went
was
there, I
struggling
think,
at
wasn't he?
Milan.
He was struggling.
at Milan,
Milan,
and then he
yes.
went to Atalanta. Atalanta's just a place where, like, dude, they can just revive you.
thrive.
You know, like look at the players that go there after having a little bit of a rough patch, and they just absolutely revive their career. Like you see CDK now, even like dude, fucking Kolasinac. Too.
Lookman.
Oh yeah, he's there too.
Look good, too.
Kolasinac.
Like dude, Kolasinac like kind of fell off the face of the earth for a while, and then now he's like, you know,
Isn't-
solid 3-back.
Who was the
Center
other guy
back,
that,
you know?
that was at Chelsea? The Italian guy, the defender as well.
Who?
Left back or right back? What was his name again? No,
Before
He was at Chelsea.
no, yeah, he was. Let me double. Let me double.
Emerson.
No, let me double check.
Okay.
Zappa Costa.
Zappacosta.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was good. He's good.
Even there,
He's
he
injured,
had it.
though.
Yeah, but he had it. He went. He did better when he was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good place to play. I think it's less pressure, good environment, good gaff.
What position are they in the league?
In the actual league, I think they drop a lot of points stupidly. but
Atalanta are in
they're
second.
They're second, yeah. They drop stupid points though. They have stupid losses. Like the 3 losses that they have are just stupid losses.
The last 5 games
They're
though,
in
they
second in the league though.
yeah, they're second league in the last 5. They won every
Okay,
single
bro, but
game.
There's 4 or 5 teams that are all titled with the
Yeah,
same
it's
points.
Yeah, it's close right now.
crazy.
Said yeah. Wow, it depends what their ambitions are. Like, do they want to try to aspire to go as far as they can in the UCL, or try to go for that Scudetto?
See that's what I was gonna say. I think that they're gonna thrive for top 4. Obviously, that's what they do every year, and then just push as far as they can in the UCL. But the only problem with that, they don't have a deep team. That's what I was trying to get at before. That they only have like one striker. They can't.
Skamaka's injured.
Skamaka's on ACL injury. They have a couple of fullbacks that are injured. Like I don't know. They'll do decent. I don't know how far they'll go, but they have a good team.
Do they finish top 8 by the end of the group phase?
Yeah, they'll finish top.
Think
8.
so?
Yeah, they have. They'll be good by until like January hits. You know the almighty
okay.
January.
This guy, bro.
We'll
Spy
see.
is such a January.
Am I
March,
rude
man.
to say that I don't think a team like that deserves to be elite?
Why?
Jeez.
Because I think big clubs should remain big clubs, mid clubs should remain mid clubs, and small clubs should remain small
You
clubs.
hate
don't-
football.
You don't
right?
like change?
No,
You
Why?
hate football.
because
Is it?
that's how the world works.
Would you say because they have no like history? Is that why? Like a team like
No, not
for
necessarily.
example, a team like Nottingham Forest, if they were in the same level, just give me an example right now as Atalanta, they won 2 Champions League in the past. Would you say that's
It's okay for them to be a big club
Yeah.
now again.
Or no?
Potentially,
No, it's,
No, yes or no, bro.
I'll say yeah.
I stumbled this
Yeah?
guy. I
So
stumbled
you're
him.
just a history merchant then.
No, I think like Atalanta, they're a feeder club, kinda, to bigger clubs.
So are a lot
Feeder
of clubs.
clubs stay feeder clubs.
Dortmund's a feeder club. Look how good they've always been.
Not anymore.
It's
When's the last time Dortmund won the league?
They were in a final last year, bro.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, that's why
how
it's
are they a feeder club.
the pendulum is definitely swinging towards like more like competing, but still like you
they
guys
always
still.
have.
Isn't Gadassi like your most expensive signing?
no.
I swear
He was like 18 million.
Who was your most expensive signing?
Probably like Haller or when Hummels came back, probably. Yeah.
No, didn't you get Hummels back on a free?
No, he's like 30 something mil. I think the most expensive sign's like
Damn.
35.
Yeah, but that's still a feeder club if you're spending that much money for a signing.
No, it just means you know how to do smart business. If you can make a Champions League final with your, multiple times within 10 years with spending 35 million on players, it means you know what you're doing.
Have you won the league though?
Not many teams win the Bundesliga, realistically speaking. I mean, look at United. They spend all the money, and what have they won?
It always goes
always
back
goes
to
back.
I'm not saying they
United.
do,
No,
like,
but we're not.
United,
but we're not-
United.
It's
we're
a
not-
good
No,
example
but
to
we're not.
always
We're not,
throw
we're
out.
not a feeder club either though.
You guys spend a lot of money on players that just don't work out. There's a difference between being a feeder club and knowing how to be smart with your purchasing, right? You don't have all the money in the world, so you have to spend wisely, right? And some clubs can do it, some clubs can't, right? And that just comes down to like whoever your sporting director is, your scouts, right? And things like that, right? I think at the end of the day, like I would probably rather be a club who knows how to buy players than a club who doesn't know how to buy players, because I know that even without money, you can consistently be competitive, consistently put out good teams with young, exciting players that are kind of next up. And, you know, if it means selling them for 100 million to be able to fund, you know, the next 5 years of your club's wages, then that's one way of kind of being sustainable, right? At the end of the day. And at the end of the day, like, I think if you can keep replacing those players, then it's a good place to be. There's only a few top clubs in the world, right? Realistically, there's 3 top clubs in the world. Bayern,
Yeah, go. What are those three?
Madrid, and Barca. Any other club from there, there's always a step up.
Not Liverpool.
There's a step up from Liverpool.
Or City at this point.
There's a step up from City. Look at Haaland. Haaland's not going to stay at City forever. He's going to want to go to Barca or Madrid.
Yeah, that's actually
Wow.
true.
Those are the 3 clubs.
so
When you
facts,
go to
man.
one of those clubs,
It's not
you're
really.
you're pretty much at the end. You can maybe make a
Oh.
step up from Madrid to
Haaland's
like
an outlier because look at all the other big players that they have. What step up have they made?
Okay, but my question is, like, I agree with James wholeheartedly. What player is going from Madrid and Barcelona and then going to a higher level after that?
I'm not
season?
talking about them. I'm talking about City though.
No,
Yeah,
but
but a lot
that's exactly what he's saying. He's saying City is just a stepping stone
City
for a
is
player.
not a stepping stone. No, it's not. That's
Oh,
that's the biggest you're gonna get. You're at City.
no.
You're at, yes.
No way.
Yes.
It's
Okay,
not
so-
a big step. It's like a little step. you
But
know?
there's
No.
there's still
No.
But there's still a step.
It's a
you're-
sideways step.
If you're an international player playing for Manchester City in either kind of like the beginning of your career or in the prime of your career, you're looking elsewhere. You're not thinking in your head, I'm staying at City for the
Name
next
me
10
a
years.
player other than Haaland.
Rodri's going to be playing at Real Madrid in the next 3 or
Says who?
4 years. That's
He's
what
not. He's gonna be there as long as Guardiola's there.
Guardiola has
man.
one more year.
Did you not
Oh, yeah,
hear
one more.
did you not hear what your boy Rodri was saying when he was yapping?
I know what he said. Yeah, it's his dream to play for Madrid. It's a lot of people's dream.
Oh,
to
he
play
said
for-
that?
So
Yeah.
dude, so what is
He
that?
played for
what is-
Atletico Madrid. Wow, that's sneeze.
What does that mean to you? It's my dream to play for Madrid. It means that there's
But
another
he's not
step
gonna
for
take
me.
that step until Guardiola's gone. Because right
But
now,
it's
One more
still,
year,
but
bro.
it's still the step.
It's still a step, bro.
It's
Dude,
still the
dude,
step.
Dude, Guardiola's scratching his eyes out right now,
it
bro.
doesn't
He's not
matter
going to be
'cause
there for
Rodri's
long,
not
brother.
there.
He's not
Yes,
going to be
but
there for long,
as
brother.
of right now, that Guardiola's there, it is not a step up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wait, so how come since Guardiola was there, how come Gundogan left to Barca last year?
That's not a step up. He's just old. They got rid of him.
And they
So why they get him
then
back?
brought him back.
Yeah, that's stupid. Knowing at City at that moment, we knew that Gundogan left on a free because he was not up to par with the rest of the midfield. And then
He was one of the best players on the team.
So why'd they bring him back?
yeah, they brought him back because obviously there was
Injuries.
there was injuries and they realized that Gundogan is still a top level player.
Okay.
But you're
Until-
saying his form stayed the same when he left City the first time?
Huh?
So obviously, Gundogan left City to Barcelona. Barcelona had a good season.
Yeah.
Is his form still the same at he was at Barcelona?
No,
or did it drop
no,
Oh,
off?
he's
dropped
getting
off.
older, man. What do
So-
you expect?
Exactly.
That's not because City and Barca. It's just age.
Nah.
Yes, it is. It's age.
I
Can't say
I
no.
have an example. For example, in my opinion, from what I've seen, when players go to Barcelona and there's any doubt of that they're doing not good, they don't want to leave Barcelona.
No, they
They'll
stay,
do
bro.
whatever they
They
can to
stay.
stay at Barcelona because that's their team. Like you see the players like I don't know, Traore and all these guys, they want to stay at Barcelona. Ansu Fati, they want to stay at Barcelona.
It's different because
They
they,
don't go back to the
it's,
Traore.
No.
and Wolves.
no, but they want to
Traore's a
stay at
crazy
like,
show.
everyone wants to stay at Barcelona because that's their dream club.
not that
Not just
the
that.
players you named were not
those
their
are-
dream
those are-
clubs.
that-
They literally
that-
were. They
that-
literally were.
Those were tough examples.
Those are probably
to
bad
pull
examples.
Those guys were also raised in that club at the La Masia. Like it's obviously their club. They're not gonna want to dream to go. Like that's their home.
Facts.
But I'll give you an example. Players like, for example, and I think this is my opinion. Cole Palmer. Why did he leave City? He didn't fight to stay at City. Why didn't he fight
He
to
was
stay
getting
at
no
City?
game time.
Okay, so what? He's not getting game time, but if he loves City and that's the team you say is
Who say
like
he
the
loves
tip of the
City?
tip of the top. He was the academy player.
So
I mean, so if you're an academy player and you think that's
how many
the top
academy
of the
players have
top,
you guys lost?
okay, but that's my example. That's my example. If you think City's the top of the top, why would you go anywhere else? Why would you go to Chelsea?
That's just an example of a player wanting more game time.
No, but
No,
if
I
you
mean,
don't
you
you
know
want to
what?
be at the best team?
If
No.
he's not gonna
Isn't
get
that the
game
top of the
time,
top?
why would he? He wants to prove himself, so he's gonna go
Prove
to
yourself at City. Players at Barcelona
He didn't
stay
get
at
the
Barcelona
chance,
because
bro.
they want
Who's
to prove
he-
themselves
is
at
he gonna play over
Barcelona.
Haaland?
He's not a striker.
Okay, but where's he gonna play?
Right? You think right now Cole Palmer doesn't fit in that City team?
Okay, we were talking.
Okay,
We're
no.
talking about one of the best players in the league.
Okay,
he
but
only
what-
got this good because he got a chance.
He had chances at City. He scored the finals of the thing.
Screaming.
He had 2
He
chances.
scored in the finals of the what cup was that again?
FA.
FA Cup.
FA Cup and the
Yeah, but there was
Super
still
Cup.
there was
Super
still
Cup.
no position for him at that time.
Yes.
Huh?
There was still no position for him at that time.
There was no position for him,
No.
and now there is. So why didn't he stay?
How?
There
Where?
wasn't gonna be.
Phil Foden plays
There's
in
no
this
one
position.
playing right now, and where's Foden right now?
Okay, he's
Garbage.
still-
Where's Grealish right now? Garbage.
Yeah,
If
but
you
at
really
that
wanted
time,
to
we're
stay,
not
if
talking
you
about
really
right now.
thought that team was the top of the top, and the team that you stayed at, wouldn't you want to stay
He
right
just-
there?
he was
I'm just giving an example because I
So,
know.
would you
I know
rather-
from my example, but players at Barcelona want to stay at Barcelona, and they'll do anything to stay at Barcelona.
So how did you know? How did you know Cole Palmer's going to be Cole Palmer?
Who know? I'm just saying, if you wanted, if you really thought that was the top of the top, wouldn't you stay there?
No, you didn't. City didn't, obviously, because they didn't believe in him. Because if they believed in him, they wouldn't let him go. They didn't believe in him, so they let him go. They just came off. I'm pretty sure the year that he left was the year that they won the CL, City, I think. So you really think? So that's literally the best team in the world. You think he has a place in that team?
On what team? City right now?
The best team in the world at that time?
If he kept going there, yeah.
No.
Yeah, but he made the smart decision.
Yeah, no,
He
100% he made the smart
assessed
decision.
What would work best for him, and that was leaving.
Yes, no, I agree.
And
I'm
Foden
just
was
saying.
playing at the top level. He was-
Barely.
Barely,
No.
seriously.
Okay,
barely.
but the fact of the matter is, there's not one person on earth that dreams of playing for Man City.
now
It's not a
there
big
is.
enough club.
Yeah,
Others.
Mancunians probably.
Mancunians dream of playing for Man U, not Man City.
Not like the Gen Zs.
Nah.
Yeah.
No one dreams.
Not the kids now.
Okay,
bro.
but it's not the penultimate dream to play for City.
you don't know that.
Nah.
Definitely is.
No, there's always greener pastures than Man City.
Well,
always.
you don't-
I don't care how many leagues they go win in a row. There's always a step up.
You're not England. You don't know that though.
I do know that.
You're not in Manchester. You don't know that.
I do know that.
How do you know that?
People in even people in Manchester support London clubs.
Okay.
There's people that live in Manchester that
They
support
also
Arsenal.
support Manchester clubs too.
Yeah,
Barely.
you're saying that's a Barca
I mean,
fan.
barely. How do you know? What are the numbers, bro?
Jay's been to
The most
Manchester.
support- Nah.
What? You don't know.
Nah.
Like last year or 2 years ago when they were shit, you think someone would rather play for Barca than Man City?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
People
Just
still
because you
would
have a
be.
couple
That's
down
crazy.
years.
You're
Just because you have a couple
absolutely
down years.
insane. Someone's choosing. You're telling me, okay, let's
But you know what else? You know what else is a factor that I don't think you've said?
what?
History of the club,
Bro, no one cares about history. They want to win.
Bro,
People care about
people
history.
want to
What?
live in sunny Spain as well too. Bro.
History
They want to
doesn't
live near the
count?
beach. They want to live in a nice country,
Okay, but let's
nice
say
city.
we're gonna
Okay,
talk.
but the other thing too, you guys are talking about the payment, how much players are getting paid. A lot of these players at Barca are getting paid a lot of money, and you guys know that because
How
how much?
much talk about payment?
So you're telling me all these players at Barcelona are just playing at that club because it's Barcelona under their name and not because of what they're getting paid?
Oh no, we're not putting. I'm not
How-
putting
isn't
that
De
as a
Jong the
factor.
highest rated paid player in the league? Isn't Lewandowski one of the highest paid player in the league? All these guys you guys are paying are literally that are not raised or brought up from the Masia are getting paid millions of dollars. So it's not either because they want to dream of playing Barcelona for sure. Okay, one thing, but it's also their wages. One thing is like, okay, I'll go play Barcelona. Yeah, it's a dream club, but if I'm gonna get paid millions of dollars to go there and not win trophies, I'll do it. La Masia guys are gonna dream and breathe and live Barcelona their whole lives, no matter what they get paid, even if it's pennies, because they were literally raised in that club. And if they do get a better transfer with more money, I guarantee you a lot of those players are gonna leave that club.
Nah, I don't know about that.
You think you get Lewandowski if you guys don't pay him that bag?
He dreamt of playing for
Yeah,
Barcelona.
they all
Actually,
the
do.
guy-
he
the guy
dreamt
that-
of playing for
The
Madrid.
guy literally said Man United was an option too.
Didn't he get a tryout or Madrid or something like that?
I don't know, but Pio Canoja said, well, Lewandowski came 2 years to the shit Barcelona, big club pull, no?
Oh,
And how
Not
much
big
did
club
they
pull, it's
offer
literally the
us?
money that he's getting
A
paid
lot,
too,
bro.
He could've
Yeah,
got
but he'd
paid
get that
elsewhere,
money
too.
anywhere.
Yeah,
No,
He could have got that money at United. He could have got that money at
Saudi.
Could have got that money in Saudi. Could have got that
Not
money
at
in
the time.
MLS.
You think Saudi was
Yeah.
signing
Yeah,
players?
why not, bro?
Yes, that's when Ronaldo was
When did-
getting signed.
Wasn't.
It was 2 years ago, no?
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah,
Ronaldo's
How long
been
has
there for
Lewandowski been at that club now?
Ronaldo's been there
Years.
for more than 2.
exactly. So they were paying.
Yeah, they've been paying.
They've been paying,
And
man.
dude, like even if you think about it, even if you wind it back to let's say 15-ish years ago, dude, we've seen Manchester City before at Manchester United. Manchester United was the biggest club in England. They were winning leagues. They had Fergie. They were winning Champions League. And what happened to Cristiano Ronaldo? Did he stay?
Talking to me right now?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Did he stay?
Okay.
No, I'm asking you a question. Did he stay?
No, but he obviously.
your fault.
Okay, okay, but you guys
It's
are
the
still
same
comparing.
situation.
What was his option?
Going to Madrid.
And getting how much payment?
Payment doesn't matter, dude. You're going to Real Madrid. Erling Haaland right now is going to go to Madrid or to Barcelona in like 2 years.
Yeah, but he's still gonna get paid the money though.
Obviously, he's going to
You
get
get
paid.
that money
But
at
he's gonna
City.
have money
He's getting paid
anywhere.
at City right now.
For players like that, the money it should be nulled. It shouldn't
Okay,
be an issue.
If they get paid the same, if Haaland gets paid, then what he gets less than paid now,
He's going to
You
Barcelona.
know he's not gonna go to Barcelona.
Yeah, he will go to Barcelona.
100% he will.
100% he'll go to
100%
Barcelona.
he will. That was
Players
the
have
fact.
dropped their wages to go to Barcelona.
Who?
Players have.
Dani
Who?
Alves.
Dani Alves.
Where was he playing before?
You can't say that name.
Where was he
matter.
playing before?
Doesn't
Sevilla?
matter. Doesn't matter. Messi dropped his wages.
Dude, you kind of you're literally giving me names.
No,
of-
you're seeing a player that you said a player that
said
was
name a player.
okay,
You said
and then
name a
you're
player that was
complaining.
that
No,
came to
no,
Barcelona.
no. No.
Yes, you did. You said
Okay.
a player that you said a player
What players
that was
haven't?
born and bred
So
in
you're-
Barcelona would do anything if the money came, money talks.
You're
they would
comparing.
leave.
You're comparing Sevilla to Man City.
No, you're saying Messi.
How about
Messi too. What are you talking about? Dropped his wages.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long has he been at Barcelona for? So I was gonna.
You said name a player, and I
said-
did.
I literally told you. I literally.
No, no.
You did
What?
say name
You
a
said name a
player.
player.
No, but you guys don't understand.
But he named the player and you
Yeah.
got mad.
Yeah, but my argument is that he's not going to leave a club that he's that's at a higher level than Barcelona to drop his wages at.
Okay, name
He
one.
would have got paid.
I said Dani Alves.
He would have got paid
Hold on.
bank
Where
if he
was
went
he
to City.
before
What does it matter?
Barcelona? I'm literally,
Sevilla.
that's my thing. That's my argument.
Wait, my question
Sevilla.
is,
No, are you stupid?
I'm saying
He's stupid.
City wanted Messi. No, they were
Yeah.
probably paying him tons of money.
But
Why didn't he go?
But my argument is that players who are bred and born in Barcelona will stay there no matter
you
what.
just said before, and we could roll this tape back. If a player was born and bred in Barcelona and money was calling, they would go. You legit said that.
Yeah, but how old is he? He's already won it all. That's not.
So then why didn't he go? When he in his earlier career, why didn't he go?
When was his early career? What age?
When he was early in his career, he could have gone if he wanted to. If money was calling,
Dude, Messi was bred and born.
because he knows
in,
Barcelona is the best club, one of the top
name
three
a
clubs
player
in the
that
world.
wouldn't downgrade their contract and
There's no player that would leave Barcelona if they had a
no
chance
no
to.
that
they
wouldn't
really wanted
that
to, they
wouldn't
don't want
downgrade
to.
their contract just to get paid that much money.
You play that what? Say it
That
again.
didn't care about Barca, so he didn't downgrade his contract because he just wanted to make the money. Name a player.
I can name one.
I don't.
Go.
Samu.
Frankie De Jong.
One.
Yeah, no. There's
Name another
obviously
one.
there's obviously
Titi.
Name another one.
there's obviously
Braithwaite. But name another one.
exceptions to the rule.
Braithwaite was crazy.
It keeps going.
There's obviously exceptions to the rule.
There's
But guess what?
exceptions-
They
so
all
there's
knew that
exceptions both
they all knew that
ways.
Barcelona was the best team.
It's
Yeah.
exceptions both ways.
They all knew what the Barcelona was the best team.
There's never going to be an absolute. Like, there's never going to
It's
be like
exceptions
one.
both ways.
Yeah, there's exceptions
There's
both
another
ways.
player that dropped their wages, Jean Felix.
What a
when he
pla-
joined Barcelona.
What a player,
That
man.
guy doesn't even play for Chelsea anymore. Who cares about that guy?
He loved Barca
What a
though.
player,
That was his
man.
boyhood club.
Dude, wasn't he on loan?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
did,
but
and he
still,
did,
but don't
he
give me
did,
an outlier.
he did
He dropped his
everything.
wages.
He did
What
everything
does that do with
possible
it?
to go to
Yeah,
Barcelona.
so-
You still have to pay them.
So you're
if they're
telling
on loan.
me I'd obviously drop my wages if I'm gonna go play at Barcelona if I'm getting literally 0 minutes at Atletico de Madrid.
There was other teams
didn't
calling him. Then there was no other team calling him but Barcelona.
Give me the wages and give me the teams.
I'm not a freaking Fabrizio Romano, man. I'm not his bookkeeper, bro.
We call his agent.
Yeah. But for Barcelona to be calling him to go and drop his wages, I'm sure any other there's other teams that could have.
Yeah, but you
gotten
do,
it for
but you
more.
know how much his wages are probably at that no other team's gonna obviously.
And he
pay.
wanted to stay at Barcelona, but unfortunately,
But at the
Barca didn't
same
want him.
time, what other teams are going to take that sacrifice and even look to loan a player at his level that has no minutes and then want to pay him money like that?
Other teams would.
Who?
I don't know, but other teams would. If
Not
Barcelona did
a
it.
top team.
Barca's not a top team.
When did they get him? Last season? What did they do last season?
The league before?
What did they do last season?
What do you mean? They won a league before.
With Joao Felix. What did they do with Joao Felix?
Okay.
They
Looking
knew
back at it, of course.
They knew it was a rebuild season.
Wouldn't say that.
Okay. Well, I say since we're talking about Barca so much, why don't we just talk about the Barca game?
Yeah, they won. No,
Yeah, they won 3-0.
Of course they won.
Brest.
Brest were pretty good too.
And we're the
Brest-
best.
Brest
And they're
were-
solid, bro.
Yeah, they're 3-1-1 now. So that was their first loss coming to Barcelona. We had Lewandowski 2 goals, and
Dani
Olmo.
Olmo. Nice little croqueta before he finished. But
He's
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
man,
that was
solid
nice.
performance
He's
all
back, man.
around. It is against Brest, so you know, kind of expected. But bro, I just want to shout out Pedri, man. What a footballer, bro.
Does Pedri love
Que
Barca?
jugador. Of course he does.
He said it too.
Yeah.
He said in an interview that he would never leave Barcelona.
You think he would go to Man City?
Oh, he said he would never if he had the
Bro,
chance
once
to never
Pep
leave
leaves,
Barcelona.
no one's going to Man City.
Yeah.
But I
come
said
on.
with Pep though.
He's gone.
Of course, But then where's the pull of the team?
I said with
That
Pep.
that shows right there they're not a big club. As soon as Pep leaves, they're done.
But you don't know that.
Yeah, we don't
You
know.
don't know that.
What?
No, because you just said
I
when
did, but I
Pep
said
leaves,
it
there's no
before.
pull.
I literally said that before.
So
I
they're
said,
not a big club.
I said I said Rodri stays as long as Pep. Did.
So they're a
That's what I
small
said.
club.
As of right now, they're a big club.
But because of Pep?
horrible.
So they're a small club once Pep leaves.
They won't be a small club. They'll just
They're
be,
a mid-club?
They'll be a decent sized club.
Not a big
Wow,
club
bro.
then. You just answered my question.
no,
Not a
they're
big
big.
club.
Right now, they're a big club.
If the gaffer is bigger than the club and has more
He
pull
is.
than the club, then it's not a big club.
What did I say
You
about
just, you
influence,
just
bro?
proved yourself wrong.
Yeah, you just ruined the
What I
influence
say
of
about
last
influence?
pod. The influence.
yeah, the thing is, when Ronaldo was at United, it's the same thing. If people want to play with Ronaldo.
No, Ronaldo didn't go to Madrid to play with the
Juve-
gaffer. He
Juve
went to go
people
Madrid
want to
to
play
play
with
for
Ronaldo.
Madrid. He didn't go play. Ronaldo left Man U not to go play with the gaffer at Madrid. He went to go play for Madrid.
Yeah. but
Like,
then-
who was Ronaldo's first
Players
gaffer
aren't
at Madrid?
players aren't going to
That
City.
doesn't.
You're
like,
saying
prove
players
any
are staying.
argument,
You're saying players will go to City
though. You're talking about
if
Ronaldo.
Pep was to go to if Pep was still there. But if Pep's not there, then no one's going to City.
I don't know if that's 100% true.
I guarantee here no one knows Ronaldo's first gaffer at Madrid.
Benitez.
No.
Who was it?
Pretty sure it was.
It's tough. Nobody knows.
Do you know or no?
No.
Oh,
Was it Mourinho?
No.
No,
was it Carlo? Maybe.
No.
no, Carlos.
What year did he go? 08?
I think it was
08,
Manuel
09.
Pellegrini. But
09?
Maybe
It
it
was
was
Pellegrini.
Pellegrini.
yeah. So there you go.
Then Mourinho the year
He
after.
wasn't going for him.
That's called Pellegrini pull, dude.
Okay. Speaking about Barca though, I was watching the game before Danny almost before.
You say Daddy Almo?
Sorry.
I heard Daddy
Sorry,
Elmo.
sorry.
That's what I heard. Too.
Sorry. Before Danny almost scored, I was actually having a thought running through my head. I'm like, Olmo doesn't do it for me.
What?
Damn, this is Jay watching Barca football thoughts right here.
Jay doesn't watch football, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
He literally said the other day on the pod that he's watching football again.
One game
No,
after tops.
No,
Sounds like Dave.
no, because every game
I watch more
I've seen
football than
Olmo
you.
play, I don't know. Like he's like,
I know.
You
I
could-
know
don't
what you
think
mean.
You guys are watching
Yeah, but
him,
all of
man.
you guys didn't rate Olmo.
I like Olmo.
I didn't rate him.
He's a solid player, bro.
He's a good player, man. I like him.
He's thriving under Flick's
I could,
system.
I could see his efficiency. Maybe I just don't like his playing style. Like he just seems slow to me.
Yeah, but he's elegant,
that's his style of play. He's like he brings the ball calmness down with the ball. It's
Like Pedri
it's
is a
definitely unique.
Pedri's not fast, but he's a fan. Like I could visibly see how he impacts the game. And before that Olmo goal, like I said, it was running through my head. What he doesn't do it for
He's
me.
had a
but
G or A almost like every time he plays.
like I said, he's efficient. He puts the numbers up, but I don't know.
Fantastic dribbler as well too.
Jay
He
doesn't
tries to
see,
play
Jay
forward.
doesn't see Rabonas. He's not having it.
Jay just wants him to be techy.
Jay just wants
bro.
his fullbacks to step.
No,
up,
you know
bro.
what it is?
Yeah.
It's because Olmo is such a simple player. He doesn't have the high socks, no tape, like no like crazy haircut. It's just like a standard player.
He's fully bleached blonde. What do you mean?
Standard haircut's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
But weren't you like very upset when you guys signed Olmo?
Yeah. And you think that wasn't justified? What did he do at Leipzig realistically?
What did he do in Spain?
He's always injured.
Exactly. So wouldn't you,
played-
I wouldn't be
When he
skeptical of a
played-
guy
when he
who's
played,
always
When he
injured?
played, he was good though.
What?
He played, he was good.
Yeah, he played when he was good, but what do you say always, Matt?
Availability is the best ability.
Yeah. So why would I not be skeptical of a guy who's always injured coming
guess
to my
the- I
team?
guess the entire Barca team has no ability.
when we've had from
The
our
entire
history,
Barca team has no ability because
when
everyone's
we've had
injured.
history
This year
of,
they were
of
alright.
players injured at all times. So, but now seeing him play and seeing the level that he has, I can see it. Yeah, he's a good player.
Talented.
I can't reverse my opinion.
You know who's not a good player? Nico Williams.
Damn, how the tables have turned.
What's his
huh?
GA right now? 1 on the season?
He should have left. Should have went to Barca.
Yeah, you should have
That's
cashed
not-
in.
Nah, he shouldn't have gone to Barca, bro. They're doing fine without
Yeah,
him.
but you guys wanted Williams so bad.
Yeah, of
You
course.
guys wanted Rafinha gone. You guys hate Rafinha.
I
That's
don't
my
hate
guy.
Rafinha.
No, he likes
I
him.
never not backed him.
You
Oh,
thought
he
he
did.
was going to
Yeah,
go
but you-
off
you
like
always-
this season,
Who?
Rafinha. You thought he was going to go off like this season he is right now.
Yes!
Shut up!
When did I ever doubt him?
You never thought he was gonna go off.
This is not
Oh,
Rafinha. This is
did
not
I think he
Rafinha.
was gonna be a Ballon d'Or candidate? No, but I never doubted him. I knew he was a
you thought he was
fantastic
gonna-
player.
But he's playing as a Ballon d'Or candidate
know.
level. You did not think that.
No one did. No one did.
Exactly.
But I never doubted him. I never wanted him gone.
But who do you doubt?
Who do I doubt?
I swear you.
Loki Olmo.
I swear you don't doubt anyone just so you can say, "Oh, I never gave up." No.
That's so
I always
true.
believed in
This
them.
guy never doubts no one. He doesn't say that.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not a hater.
That's low-key facts.
You guys are haters.
Maybe.
Nah, it's keeping it 1,000, bro.
No.
Jay doesn't keep
There's
it
definitely
down.
players you have doubts about.
Man has no
No,
ball.
because you guys see
No ball
two.
knowledge.
You guys see two bad games from a player and start doubting him forever.
So wait. I
Forever,
want to get your opinion on this. Do you still think Dembele is a top player then?
Well, based off his last Champions League game,
Why?
did he get sent off?
Yes,
Yeah.
as a striker.
Yeah,
So,
that's
So
for
so
sure.
what? So what are your opinions of him now?
Hey, you know I'm a big mental guy, so he obviously doesn't have the mental part of the game.
mental
But
guy.
I never doubted
Yeah,
Dembele's
you're
quality.
definitely mental, all right.
I never doubted Dembele's quality.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does. He has quality. He just doesn't have.
But he doesn't have the
brain.
mental. Rafinha is
Doesn't have a
probably Rafinha's probably one of the most mentally strong players in all of football.
Yeah.
I agree. I
Wa-
agree.
Walking on
That
his
guy
knees and
strives
all
on
that.
pure confidence.
Yeah, yeah, I can appreciate that.
Nah, he's been good this year.
Yeah, it's huge. And realistically speaking, man, if you guys bought Nico Williams, like who knows, like what that means for Rafinha,
Yeah.
right? Like he probably doesn't blow up. Maybe you guys aren't, crushing the league. Maybe you guys are struggling a little bit.
Or we were, I don't know. Maybe we do better. Maybe we have
I don't know.
goaltending trunks going
I don't-
Super
I don't-
Saiyan.
I don't know how much better.
Lamine
you can do.
Yamal and
No, you
Nico.
guys were seeing N. Williams number 11 kits and enjoying it.
No,
Okay.
he liked Rafinha. He
No, he
always
didn't.
backed Rafinha low key.
No, he hated Rafinha
I
and
didn't-
Lewandowski.
I didn't hate.
And
I
Lewandowski.
don't hate.
Matt don't hate,
This
don't
one.
discriminate.
Nah.
He didn't hate him, but he wouldn't mind if he.
Yeah.
You thinking me hating Rafinha is because one time when you guys asked if you could sell a player from Barcelona, who would it be? And I said someone that has a high value that could potentially leave for
Yeah.
a good sum.
That's what he said. He
You
did
think
say that.
that's me hating a player?
Matthew rides the wave of like the top
That's
people.
you!
Wait,
Yeah, you do that
You didn't
too.
even let me finish.
We know what you're gonna say.
What was I about to say? What was I about
You
to say?
ran the wave of the highs. though.
No.
Or
What was
highs
I
and
about to
lows.
say?
Nah, go ahead.
Exactly. None of you had any idea what I was
Here
about
you
to
go.
say.
If you
shit,
say
sorry.
something similar, I'm gonna.
Matthew rides the wave of the top people on Barca Twitter.
Nah.
Where-
Barca Twitter.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, Lev on Disney, like,
Matt
and then he
meat
starts
rides,
hating
eh?
on Lewandowski.
Matt's
Yeah.
the meat rider.
But you don't hate on
Ter
anyone.
standing. Like,
Yeah, but you don't hate on anyone just so you can be like, oh, I never hated. I'm always bad.
You guys,
Blah, blah,
you guys
blah.
are the polar opposite of the freaking what's it
That's good,
called?
though.
Spectrum.
No, the what are those? What is the thing
Yeah,
called?
yeah, I know what you're
Te-
talking about. I don't know
teeter-totter?
the name.
Oh.
Teeter-totter.
Scale?
Scale.
Scales, yeah.
because why would I hate? Life's too short to hate. Why would I
Okay, bro.
hate on another
up.
man?
This guy,
Okay,
bro,
wow.
freaking philosopher Jay
Why would
over
I
here.
hate on someone?
just said
What's that
Omo.
gonna do for me?
You just said oh.
I didn't hate.
Say
Should I low key hate him?
I said, what does he do for me?
Should I low key kind of hate
I
him?
haven't seen like top level. Yeah, you're telling me as the output, yes, but maybe I just don't like his playing style. Maybe that's just me. That's my opinion.
Wait, you just said maybe I don't like his. That's hating.
I don't like his playing style.
Hating,
It's not
bro.
hating. You guys are calling people nicknames like Ter Standing and Ter Get Out of My
Hey,
Club.
that's
okay,
banter.
relax. That's
Sure, get out of my
that
club.
is
Crazy.
all Matthews.
That's all.
That is all Matthews.
Banter at the end of the
No,
day. bro.
no.
It's the highest level of hate. Hate crime. Okay, chat. A lot of stuff here from our previous talk about the Barcelona and Madrid talk.
Oh, I should've moved this.
But we got Trophy here saying, "What's up, boys? Another
What's up,
day,
What's up,
another
Trophy?
0-0 Mota ball draw."
Dude, are you tired yet?
Bro, I played good.
Okay, Olmo looks like a preset pro clubs player. LOL.
Yeah, low key.
And the first thing, if you think of clubs that are big clubs for the first four clubs, you say Barcelona, Madrid, Bayern, and Milan. Milan?
Sleeping giant.
Wow, over
We're definitely a
Juventus. Shout out LaFleur.
100%.
He said here, if you're a footballer from Spain, your dream of playing is either in Barcelona or Madrid. If you're a footballer from Italy, your dream of playing is either for Milan, Inter, Juventus.
Is that true?
Yeah, for sure. What talent do you see abroad, really?
Are you good enough to play abroad?
I was gonna say that.
What about like?
I wouldn't say they're good enough. the only place
Brazilians are good enough to be abroad?
Here we
Not anymore.
what
Not
kind of
anymore.
dumb
Not anymore.
question?
Not
Oh,
anymore.
What kind of dumb
Yo,
question
Jay
is
is,
that?
Jay's like
Stop.
insulted right now.
Not anymore.
Bro,
Not
Jay-
anymore.
Jay is
Bro, wasn't
visibly
a Brazilian in the final Ballon d'Or top 3?
Not anymore though.
They do
Jay
nothing
is
for their
visibly-
international.
Jay
No,
is
like,
visibly
dude, like,
insulted
who's your
right
striker for Brazil?
We talk about strikers. Talking about players
Who's your
in general.
fullbacks for Brazil?
I just saw hoot
Doesn't
hoot over
matter,
here.
bro.
Who's your?
fullback.
Cares about fullbacks, bro.
This guy's all just meat riding their goalkeepers and their wingers, and then Paqueta in the middle.
What were you saying, Jay? Sorry.
I don't know.
Dude, that comment just absolutely
Jay can't talk.
rattled Jay.
I
Like, look at him. He's like-
Jay can't talk with us.
he's
Just going
completely
off on
his
him.
rocker. He's completely off
I
his
don't
rocker.
remember. Yeah.
Bro, isn't a Brazilian the best player on your team?
Who?
Bremer?
He's has ACL injury, so I doubt it.
But when he's
doubt
fit,
it. When he's fit. he's
Actually,
the best player.
honestly, probably an Italian's the best player on our team right now. Probably look at Locatelli.
Oh, I was about
you
to
don't
say.
believe that, bro.
No, 100%.
The only place
100%.
Italians go abroad is Switzerland to play for Sion before they can make the first team.
Who, Balotelli?
Federico DeMarco.
Oh my god, you're talking about DeMarco when he was young.
Every Italian player goes to Switzerland for some reason
So
when they
what's wrong
can't
with
crack
that?
first team.
Oh, it's close to the border. I mean, geographically,
They
that
can't
makes
go
sense.
anywhere else.
Where's Brazil go?
Europe.
Oh, you go Shakhtar Donetsk first?
That's a good development club.
That's a good job.
I mean, that's solid.
They've had more Brazilians there that got developed than Sion had Italians.
They legit
developed.
had a
What's your
Brazilian
point?
That's
switch his
exactly- what's your
nationality
point?
to
No,
Ukrainian.
I'm saying
Marlos.
there's-
Well,
Didn't
what's
the
your- what's your
Brazilian
point?
change to China too?
Marlos
I'm
was
saying
deep.
there's
think that's how it
there's
else.
no Italians anywhere but Italy.
No, that's
What are
not
you talking
true.
Who? Chiesa on Liverpool?
Calafiori is
Calafiori?
there too.
Wow.
Tonali,
guy.
Tonali. I mean, to be fair,
Wow.
you guys are just naming players. now,
Verratti?
too, right?
Verratti, Gnotto.
Verratti was
Gennaro?
Yeah, Gnotto.
Udoji,
Wow. Also
Gnotto,
from Switzerland.
Destiny.
Gnotto was a crazy one to throw in there, but there's
Yeah,
a few.
Doji.
There's quite a few.
Vicario.
There's quite a few in the Premier League these days.
I'm
More
sure.
than
I'm
usual.
sure.
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
you can name more Brazilians though.
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously. But
100%,
Brazilians just go
100%.
everywhere. Like they actually don't like Brazil. They just go everywhere else.
But the thing is, like
That's
Brazil is
crazy.
like not competing in like Champions League.
Yeah.
So obviously you're gonna go to
Yeah,
Europe.
you want to go to the best of the best, and it's
Yeah.
not Serie A.
No, they go to Spain. We have their best center back.
Wait, you good with that, man?
Bremer?
Best center back for
100%.
Brazil?
Yeah, probably.
Militao?
Damn, bro.
He's better than Militao.
Magalhaes.
No cap. He's better than...
Damn, I remember those
What was
days where you
Magalhaes?
Wait,
actually.
you're talking about Calafiori playing in the Premier League on Arsenal, but then you and you go Magalhaes.
I have to do with it.
I remember those.
You said name Italian players abroad. I named the Italian player abroad, not because that's a high
I
level.
wouldn't consider Calafiori like a good Italian player.
I thought you could say Italian.
So where do the best center backs play? In what league?
Huh?
Where do the best center backs in what league do they play in?
Serie A.
Hmm?
Serie A, 100%.
How many?
When's the last time a Serie A center back?
Just careful. with
Finish
the
your question. He's thinking of his question as he's saying.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's.
He's gonna say win the Ballon d'Or.
No,
for
no,
sure.
no,
It wasn't the best
Yeah.
XI.
Bastioni.
What year?
Like
The
2 years
year
ago.
they
Probably,
won
yeah.
the thing.
Really 2 years
finals
ago.
of the year of the Champions League.
No, but I remember the days
Before that,
I remember the days when the best Brazilian center back used to be Thiago Silva.
Don't remind me, bro.
Oof.
You get
What a
Matthews.
player.
You get Matthews. You get
David
Matthews excited.
Luiz.
he was so good. A rapper even made a
Man
song
like
about him.
Naldo.
Dude,
Nah.
Naldo is a bit of a beast.
Santana.
Dante.
Yeah.
Dante is class.
Dante is still class.
It's like 40 still playing,
Yeah.
no?
41, I think.
Yeah.
Top level. All right, let's move on.
Even JP said that.
Wait, one question, one more thing, and just give my flowers to Kubarsi as well. We got man of the match.
Oh,
that
yeah.
game.
Kubarsi's
Fantastic, bro.
That's one guy.
Bro,
Bro,
Kuparsi, he doesn't get talked enough about.
He doesn't, bro.
Like,
His-
people
him and his
obviously
puffy lips,
mention
bro.
Yamal and how good he is for his age, but bro, Kubarsi's the same age and he's absolutely playing phenomenal, bro. Holding it down. at
He's
the
not
back.
scared,
Upset.
man.
Mm-hmm.
He's not scared. He knows how to pass the ball. He uses both feet. He can go up. He knows how to read a play. He takes the ball up sometimes because
Yeah.
why not, man?
Make a
You
tackle,
have the
bro.
pace to kind of like win that ball back if you lose it. And then when you see the close up of him, you just see that's just so funny. The way
Yeah,
his
let him
face
grow
is
some
so-
facial hair a little
He's
bit.
such a cutie,
His
man. He's
CB
a
partner
cutie.
is almost 20 years older than him too.
Yeah, bro. Could be his dad.
Yeah, he'll be one of the best center backs in the world, easily,
Probably better than anyone on Juve right now.
unless Bremer came back.
Nah, he's better than
No,
Bremer.
he's not. Bro, the way that you're talking about Bremer right now is absolutely insane.
All I'm saying is I'd rather take anyone else but Bremer. Yeah,
Everyone else is crazy.
I really think I think Kubarsi's a top 5 center back in the world. So
I don't agree with Bremer. I
So
don't
where's
think he is.
Bremer? Fourth.
no,
agree
Bremer's
with
not there. He
Bremer.
has ACL. when Bremer's fit, he
That's a
knocks- he
good
knocks-
caveat. to
So
throw in.
what's the top five right now? Right, what's the top five right now without Bremer?
Without Bremer, Van Dijk,
In your opinion,
it's tough. I got to think of everybody now.
Bastoni has to be up there.
Yeah,
You think
Bastoni,
of
Van
5
Dijk,
players, bro.
Bastoni, Van Dijk.
Saliba,
Saliba's crazy.
Nah, come on.
Gabriel?
Respect Saliba.
huh?
Gabriel.
What about Rudiger?
Rudiger.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Is
He's
Rudiger-
been good, but like he's inconsistent. Even
That's the thing.
Ah, come on, bro.
I heard some people say Rudiger's only good as as good as the defender he's with, his partner.
So, bro.
he's been inconsistent
He's
in the
been
league.
consistent,
So I don't
yeah.
want to hear "come on, bro."
That's been Madrid
Has
this
he?
season, though. To be fair, like the whole team's been kind
Bro,
of.
their whole back line's injured.
Okay,
bro.
so
Wishy-washy.
if he's having bad games with Madrid because the whole team's bad, you can't put him in the top 5. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, at that point
You're going power rankings. Yeah.
but you got to carry.
So I
yeah,
don't want to hear
that's
come
true.
on, bro.
So you're doing power rankings of this season so far.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had Van Dijk and Saliba.
Van Dijk, no, I had the third guy. Who's the third guy?
Bastoni.
Bastoni.
Okay.
I'd probably put Kubarsi in there at 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Who's that? Oh,
crazy
not
how
a
that's
four.
that's the thing right now. Though. That's
Oh,
crazy.
You forgot Kim and Jay.
No.
Ta.
Chase crazy.
No.
Dude.
That last spot's tough. I don't want to give it to Gabriel. Gabriel's not up there.
Yeah.
Konate.
Oh,
Konate's-
Kanji maybe could be in there.
Oh yeah. What about Ruben Diaz?
No. Kanji's better than Ruben
This
Diaz.
season, Ruben
doesn't
Diaz
like
hasn't
Ruben
really
Diaz.
played too much.
I'll
too,
put-
right?
I'd put a Kanji in the top 5.
Kanji's solid.
Kanji, that's my
Witzel.
top 5. No, Witzel.
Oh, dude,
I
I'm
just
just
said
JP
Witzel.
said Lisandro. Come on, bro.
No.
Stop playing.
All right.
Stop playing.
What
bro.
about
What is this guy saying, bro?
That's probably my top 5. I think that's
Give
a
us
pre-
another football match that was
I
on.
think that's a pretty solid top
Give
5.
us another football match.
Okay, since I talked about Kanji, let's go right to Manchester City, who were up 3-0 against Feyenoord, and somehow in the 75th minute everything went wrong. Guardiola got absolutely bashed in the face somehow. I don't know what happened.
I want to hurt myself.
He's committing self-harm. What do you mean?
He's committing self-harm.
I've never seen someone more down than him, bro. He was scratching his
Probably the worst run
forehead.
of his career.
Bro.
Yeah,
realistically.
it
The
is.
guy was
The worst run
scratching
of his
his-
career.
He
100%.
scratched his the tip of
His
his nose
nose,
right
his
here.
fucking
Head,
head.
bro.
His
He looked
eye
like
over
he was
here.
going nut, like crazy.
You
He
guys
was legit
think
going
You
crazy.
guys think he's being dramatic?
100%.
A little bit
That's
drama
how he is,
queen.
though.
Why is he self-harming himself?
Dude, it's kind of like an addiction. It's
Like-
like he's so addicted to winning that this is literally causing like a down, like you think it beats his wife or something. No, sorry.
No, that's crazy.
It's causing like an
Whoa.
attack on him.
He's probably like having a mental
Doesn't know how to
breakdown.
act.
Mental breakdown.
It's yeah. Because now he has to think of how to make the team better. So that's probably going through his head as the team's going back.
This right here just shows how overrated he is as a gaffer.
Nah, come on, bro. Respect.
I
No,
mean, we were
respect
talking about
Guardiola,
before. He does always have the best teams. So that's why he does good. Facts are facts. Right now, he doesn't have a good team. And he's not doing good.
bro. If any other
It's
top
true.
gaffer lost 5 games in a row, there'd be nothing said about it, bro.
He'd probably get sacked.
There'd be
5 games
no
in a row?
noise about it.
5 games in a row is as a top gaffer with this Man City team.
Bro, look what he's done though.
You know what
He's
I've
not done.
what I've heard, and it's
He's
true.
young.
They're
What
still
I
in the league.
what I heard is true. Sorry, let me finish this. When you're at the level that he's at, you don't get the same privileges as others to lose a game here and there, and then okay, no, it's good. You're at a level where you have to win everything, and he knows he's at that level. So yeah, you might say, oh, a gaffer loses 5 games, another gaffer loses 5 games is nothing, but there's no other gaffer at this level, and he has to be treated at that. 2 losses is bad for him. 3 is bad for him. 5 is unheard of.
5 and a tie.
I'm pretty sure Klopp was like losing games like this too at one point with Liverpool when they had like that bad run where they had some injuries too.
Yeah, but that's
City,
but that's not
man.
that's
It's
not.
City. Yes, they have everything, man.
But we're not here saying Klopp is the greatest manager of all time. We're not here saying he changes the game with his tactics.
Pep ball.
And
Some
Klopp
people did.
himself isn't even out there saying, if I had the team, we'd be winning. Klopp just understands that, yes, if there's a players that are missing, it's not going to work out. And clearly, he needs to have his best team out there. And same for Pep. It just facts.
Yeah, I think that's most gaffers, right? Like look at Madrid. Like Madrid have like probably one of the best teams in the world on paper. One would say one of the best gaffers of all time, and they're still not really winning every single game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because they're missing players, right?
Yeah, but they're more of a team that just like has like one lineup that they play like every game. Now when they lose like they're starting 11 players,
Okay.
then you could see like a difference. It takes a hit because now you got to bring in someone who's not usually there. Like City rotates a lot.
But can you not say the same thing with City? Like they're missing players, so now they have to put in players that aren't usually playing
Yeah,
in this particular
It's
position.
only finding their place for Rodri. That's where he's lacking.
At the back too, I'm thinking, dude.
Replacement for Rodri. He finds a replacement for Rodri. They're fine.
Even I think like the wingers too.
What's wrong with the back? Because
Back's not working,
every
man.
single player that he has on his bench and that isn't starting has had a great run of games in that Man City team at one point in their career. Grealish just doesn't start, but he's been having he had a great last season or 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
Great run of form. De
Ake?
Bruyne, everyone keeps saying De Bruyne is his best. He's done. His career is done. He's not the same player anymore. He doesn't start games, even when he's on. Sure, he'll have some good instances with games having a nice pass through to De Bruyne, Haaland, but that's all you need. But you can't have De Bruyne playing 90 minutes and expecting magic from him every single minute anymore.
Yeah.
He can toss out a 1 or 2 passes per game, but you can't run it 90 minutes anymore.
Team's getting old.
Even
Same
players
thing.
Like
Ake.
he was really good at one point. I think it was last season.
Got left back.
Vardiol and then one of his
Still
goals
good,
were his
bro.
fault. He's dropped in form.
Walker's fallen off.
So
Walker's
can we really
fallen
blame
off.
Pep when the players are not performing
Players
as they
are getting
should?
old, man. Players are getting old. They can't do it anymore.
But
you
he
just
has-
want.
But you're saying he
what
has the
happened
depth.
from last season to this season? Like so
Fatigue, bro.
dramatic. It's
Fatigue.
dramatic.
He has the depth.
No, it's dramatic.
Too many games,
man.
bro.
But he has more depth than any team that does out there. How can they all be tired?
I don't know if that's true.
Players aren't performing.
Yeah, he
man.
does.
Bro, Savinho hasn't done anything. Doku's not doing anything. Grealish isn't. Foden.
Yeah,
what's
there's
he
all
saying?
these signings that they obviously
No one's playing
expected,
well.
but now you're seeing Savinho. He's talented, but he's not the player they expected to come in. Doku, since they got him like last year, same thing. Not the player you expected to come in. They're having to play Rico Lewis, who I think is still, has some growth in him, but
That's not his position.
He's
No,
not a-
he's always off his position.
he's not our starter either.
Foden fell off.
Where's
Grealish, I don't know.
Fell off.
De
How
Bruyne,
do you all
John
fall off?
Stones fell off.
Bernardo Silva,
John Stones, another
a
player.
little fatigued.
2
John
years ago,
Stones,
he was
Ruben
a
Diaz,
massive,
Gundogan fell off.
big
Not sure.
player.
right? So I think at the end of the day, like what you're seeing is maybe just a little bit of you're seeing fatigue within a squad. Obviously, like not for anything, it's very, very rare that a squad can compete at the top level without a lot of like replenishment, a lot of refreshment. You saw it with Liverpool too. Liverpool had that squad for the longest of times.
Real Madrid.
Madrid, but they had kind of replenishments coming in that squad.
No man, that team's been the same for that 3 years of run of wins.
No,
Modric, Cruz.
that's it. Just the
Casemiro.
midfield. The front three
Casemiro.
got full front three got changed. What, 2 or 3 times? What do you mean? No, look at the totally different team.
Who?
What do you mean who? You had Ronaldo at one point. You with Bale and Benzema. Then Ronaldo and Bale were both gone. They still won a Champions League
And he popped off.
with Vinny popping off, with Benzema, with Rodrigo. Then you had Valverde came in. They had these players coming in and actually stepping up. What we're seeing with City right now is they have their kind of old guard from this team that won the Champions League 2 years ago, but no one's replaced De Bruyne. That's the biggest thing. Who's replaced De Bruyne in the squad?
But that's what it is. That's what we're
Go on.
saying. It's about players who are irreplaceable
up,
for
yeah.
De Bruyne's Pep's system. That if he loses those players, he's done.
Yeah, but I think they also maybe just haven't been buying the right replacements. Like they haven't been doing a good job, I think, like in the transfer market. If you think of it, they've bought in like how many wingers in the past like few years? You bought Grealish, you brought Doku, you brought Savinho. Like you're playing Bernardo Silva on the wing. Like you're trying everything, but it's just not necessarily like working this season for whatever reason, right? Is it Rodri? Is it not? Who knows, right? The only thing that we'll be able to tell is when Rodri comes back, are they going to be instantly the best team in the world again, or are they still going to be experiencing these issues, right? Me personally, I think if Rodri's playing, they're still going to be experiencing the same issues.
No.
I love when
No,
I
man.
love when
I don't want to keep going back at this.
when James puts something into
Perspective.
says something, the universe just automatically goes against it.
That's great.
That's when you said when Rodri's not the best player, things playing Nunez,
Yeah.
nothing.
Nunez
And
wasn't
now
even
you're saying,
playing
now you're
six.
saying,
Yeah, like I said though, I told you that. I told you he plays. He plays. He just doesn't play the 6.
But he was playing 6 earlier this season. He was
Oh,
fine.
he played. I told you he doesn't play the 6. You said
He
the
played
games
6,
after. No, he
man.
didn't.
He played the 6, man.
No, he didn't.
I watched the game. He was playing the 6, man.
Oh,
I watch James, every minute of every
James,
City
I saw it,
game.
bro.
James
I don't
pleads
do
the
that.
6th.
Yeah, no, I-
bro.
James pleads the 6th.
I definitely don't do that, bro. I definitely don't watch every City game. I couldn't be bared to watch that boring
Oh
football.
my
Nunez is
gosh.
playing as attacking midfielder next
I'm
to
saying,
Foden.
But dude,
Yeah.
look at the
He was
two-
playing Gundogan and Lewis holding.
and that's the problem. That's not was that not what I said last episode?
So
the
if
problem
he's-
is who's holding the midfield.
He
So-
said
so
he's
wait,
not play-
I told you when
Nunez-
he plays,
Nunez
they
is
don't
not a
put him there.
6.
So that's Guardiola's
So
fault.
you
Exactly.
so would you say Nunez should have played the 6th then?
Nunez is an attacking
Yeah.
midfielder.
You're saying no
On
you're-
paper.
No, but he's saying that.
Hey,
Nunez-
on Footmob they have him as an AM.
Nunez should be playing 6.
he said Nunez should be playing the 6th.
So you think he
So
should
you're
play six?
saying you're smarter than Pep?
No, I'm just dude, I'm just
All
saying,
right,
dude.
bro.
I'm not saying all that, but dude, I'm saying they don't have another 6 in the squad.
He's not
That's
really
their biggest problem.
He was more of a box to box team at Wolves though.
Gundogan isn't a 6, especially at this ripe old age. Rico Lewis, for all the talent he is, he's not a 6. And how many times have we said the 6 is the most important position in football? We've mentioned that, countless times.
Have we?
Yes.
Yeah, we said
Well,
that.
I don't know.
That's
We
why
all have.
Rodri is
I
a
don't
huge
We
miss.
all have countless times made the point.
So
of how
is it not
important a
valid
6
that a
is.
most important player in the team is a 6?
Yeah,
deserving of a Ballon d'Or if they're shown proven of it?
sure.
Is this
I never
not-
said Rodri didn't deserve a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's
he
not gonna
did.
say that.
Yeah. I never said that.
Not just to Jay.
Jay-
That's for everyone.
But I'm just saying, like,
But
if you-
that's what I'm saying. If we're saying that the 6 is the most important position on the pitch,
yeah,
then it's a deserving Ballon d'Or winner.
but you should also have another one in the squad ready to go just in case yours goes down.
Mhm.
Because
But
you can
six,
see
but
the
sixes
implications.
are really hard to find nowadays.
A good one at least.
You gotta
That's
have
for
you gotta
sure.
have one ready to go. You gotta
Yeah.
have a second one kind of just chilling. in the
Name
back.
me. This is just a question. Name me 2 other top elite 6s right now.
We tried doing this last
I
pod. You
forgot.
can't, and that's why Rodri's on a pedestal because there's no
Mendy?
other good ones.
Zubimendi's good.
He's not elite.
Who?
Zubimendi's sick.
There's a lot of good ones. There's no
no one
elite.
is. There's no one's elite.
Rice.
And you can
No.
see
Yeah,
the
Declan.
No, no,
difference.
Declan's
man.
not.
But he's a 6.
I never liked it.
He's a 6, but he's not.
He's a good 6.
He's not. He's not at his level.
Come on, bro.
He's not elite.
No, I think when Declan went to Arsenal, plateaued.
Yeah, he has plateaued.
Yeah,
He's
he
plateaued heavy.
But the
I
thing
hear
is
people
that
saying Partey's better.
no,
Like,
bro. It's because the thing is
that's
like
what I hear.
he's playing next to players that are at his same level now. You can't stand out. When you're at West Ham and you're at his level, you
But
can
why?
stand
But
out.
why does Rodri stand out? And he's simple.
Well, why isn't Alvarez standing out when he's at West Ham? Not at Rice's level, clearly.
Alvarez
agree.
isn't that good though.
Alvarez.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm
Alvarez-
saying.
No, Rice he's a good CDM. He's not elite. There's
Yeah.
like back in the day we had elite CDMs like coming
Yeah.
through like crazy.
Xabi
Now-
Alonso.
Yeah,
Busquets.
Pirlo even played CDM. He's not
Yeah.
wasn't a CDM, but he played
Oh, but
CDM.
there was so many more we're not talking about.
Vidal,
Gattuso.
there's lots.
No.
Catelli.
Yeah, it was more box, but he did play. He played CDM.
No, but there's
Played
there's
CDM.
definitely a lot we're missing that we're talking about. We
Oh
can
no,
say.
right now there's not.
There's nothing right now.
It's literally just
that's
Rodri's
Danilo.
the only
Saying.
elite.
Mm.
The
But he is-
Rossi.
Yeah, there was a lot of elite
There's
back
a
in
lot
the
of elite
Yeah.
6s, and it's like we said, football's going around, and look, now the 6s have to come back. Like,
Yeah.
people need 6s again.
They'll be
Where
back.
are they?
They'll be back, and you know who else will be back? Manchester City, because they're still going to win the Premier League.
day.
Let me just read the comments quickly.
Yeah.
JP says
Fuel.
back to like you're saying top 5 center backs right now. Konate is a good shout. He said Konate.
Konate is talented.
He said Konate is better than Akanji this season.
Not mad with that.
I mean, this season,
I wouldn't be
don't
mad with
think
that.
You can really be
Wouldn't
upset.
be mad with
Close,
that.
yeah.
You can't really be upset. with
JP Shields also says facts. One player shouldn't derail your team
that. Mhm.
this much.
But it
Pep, please coach your team.
Players gotta step up, bro.
Facts.
Low key, there's only so much you can do at that level. Like, there's only so much coaching you can do to players that are at that level.
Mhm.
Comes down to the player, too. Right? Do they really want it? I don't think they want it anymore. They want everything. You need fresh blood that's hungry to win again. They're getting lazy. They don't care. What do they have to win? They already won it.
I mean, I think it's dope.
What?
Like I said 2 years ago, no one cared when City won the Champions League,
Because I hate her, bro.
Jay?
and no one is gonna care as history unfolds, as the future unfolds, that City won this CL. Literally, no one cared.
Yeah.
Nobody cared, and then City are gonna go back into nothingness once Pep leaves, and it's as it should.
You don't think they have too much money for that?
Yeah, but there's clubs with money that
They'll
just
still be
don't do
competitive.
enough.
Like, dude, look at PSG. PSG got money. And they ain't really doing all that. And not for anything. Like, Paris is probably a little bit of a nicer city to live in than.
Nah.
I've heard it's a lot of bad over there, bro.
My only
It's a third world
my only
country,
mention here for Jay, where he's saying how City or no one cares about it, but shouldn't Pep's influence bring City to the light and be like, hey, like this is a big club, like they won the Champions League, like why is no one caring about it?
Man, I feel like people are caring about it. Jay's just hating.
Yeah, I'm sure
No
people
one
do care.
cared,
People do
man.
care.
Jay,
Yeah.
Matt, Jay doesn't hate.
Yeah, my bad.
nobody cared when they won the CL.
What do you mean, what do you mean
Be
nobody
honest.
cares?
No one really
You
cares.
were alive when it happened. Did people care? Did it like have motion like that?
Did you care about a team winning a CL that isn't your team?
Yeah.
Like,
It still sent shockwaves. Like when Liverpool won the CL, it sent shockwaves. When Bayern won the CL, it
City
sent
won the
shockwaves.
CL. It sent shockwaves.
No.
They finally got their Champions League.
And nobody cared.
Maybe you didn't care.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I kind of see what Jay's saying. Like, it did, like, the hype kind of died off quickly.
No,
with
but
that.
why do you think it died out? Like, I think it no one really cared or died out kind of because it was predictable. Like Daniel said, it was predictable. Like they've won it. That's the only thing they were missing. They were such a elite team.
Yeah.
It was kind of, bro. How many times have we gone before the Champions League? A lot of us predicted City's gonna win it.
Nah,
City's gonna win it. City's gonna win it this year. They're always one of the contenders.
And
So
Liverpool's
it's like,
an underdog, which
and
made it.
Liverpool's an underdog. So like, obviously, those are stories you don't expect. When City wins, yeah, it's like it happened.
It's the same.
Just like
for-
when Madrid wins.
Yeah.
I'm just like, expected it. Even though I hate it, you expect it. So that's why I think as well, if you're not a Madrid fan, I'm sure if you're not a Madrid fan, you're kind of hating
that Liverpool
Madrid
win
win.
was huge because they haven't got a Liverpool a Champions League win for a long time. And that was also the year after they got kicked out or lost in the finals from against Real Madrid.
And now, that was basically a comeback
Back-to-back,
and
yeah,
back to
Like,
back.
I don't think the City CL is gonna age well. In 10 years, I don't think anyone will be able to name the starting 11 fully.
It's because it's not that underdog story. We remember those Portos. We remember the Liverpools. Like it's not that like damn they surprised us. It was like what a crazy run of a tournament.
Do you remember the lineup who won last year?
Who won?
From Madrid?
See, he didn't even know.
That's
who won.
crazy.
There you go.
Madrid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can name the lineup.
No, but you
Nobody's
didn't know,
gonna
you didn't
care
know
if
who
Madrid
won.
wins the Champions.
No, because I
League.
was getting my years mixed up. But yeah,
But that shows you don't care. Like
Yeah,
like who was the front three for City when they won
it was Haaland.
in the final?
Haaland, Grealish, Foden. Was it not?
Foden? Or was it Bernardo?
Do you know that for a
Was
fact?
it Bernardo right wing?
I think Bernardo was playing mid.
I guess so.
Do you want to double check? If I'm right, I'm fucking
Okay,
crazy.
what-
See, you don't know
I'm
at the
right.
dome though. And imagine 10 years from now, you're like, no one's gonna remember that squad like that. Like no one's gonna remember that squad like Henry, Eto'o, Messi, like Benzema, Bale, Cristiano. Like
I agree.
no one's gonna remember
I
that
agree.
squad like that.
The one thing though, I can say that you can remember is like,
Yeah, it was Grealish Silva on the right.
okay,
Yeah, Grealish, Silva with
Got
De
it, see?
Bruyne and Gundogan behind, and Stones and Rodri playing together.
I remembered it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
And
been
who
able
got,
to name the
who
11.
got man
Huh?
of the match that game?
Well, he scored the goal. Of course, he got man of the match. It was a 1-0 game.
who? Sorry, who?
Rodri.
Rodri.
Banger too.
Yeah, dude, if Ake scored the
No.
goal, he would have been man of the match.
I wouldn't say it was a bang.
Bro, he
It was
slaughtered
outside
that-
the box,
outside the
bro.
box,
Pin-
wasn't it? He
It was
slaughtered it.
it was outside the
Are you
box.
sure it was
and he-
outside the
and
box?
he- and he hit that on the.
It got like around
I remember the
player.
goal, but someone could have got in front of that easy.
It was just a
Nah, dude.
nib
But no,
outside the
see,
box.
you can say that, but how many times have we seen goals that go through legs and in slow motion? Obviously, look
Are you
happens.
sure it was
all the
outside the
time, bro.
box?
Like,
I feel like it was just
I
inside.
think
No,
I
it
think
was just
I think
outside.
it was just barely outside the box.
Hey, we'll just say it's on the line. How about that?
Yeah.
Again, no one's gonna remember it. That's it. Next.
I think
All right.
people,
Next
I think
topic.
some people. Let me just finish. I think some people will remember because like now, you can't say champions of Europe. They
You
won
can
it.
say it to your Arsenal.
You
though.
can say it to Arsenal.
Yeah,
now
but
you can't
that-
say it. To City.
Yeah, that's a song for Arsenal. Yeah.
yeah, but now you can't say it to City.
No
so
one was
that's
singing
why.
that for City though.
Yes.
Like that. It was more an Arsenal
Yes.
like chirp song.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's for
it's-
both. It's obviously more for Arsenal, but now it's
We-
only
we
for
we
Arsenal.
expected City to get it. Like Arsenal. I still
But
don't expect them to get it.
nonetheless,
Yeah, you're right.
the crew here love Man City.
No.
They're great friends of the pod.
Oh
they
yeah,
are.
yeah.
wait, let me go back. What is it? Fatty?
No, no,
They are?
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
Look in the camera. Say that again.
yeah, they're great
Yeah, dude.
friends.
Yeah,
Great people over
Guys
at
love
Man
hostage.
City.
Yeah, we love
Great
Manchester City.
organization. We actually have some stuff planned with them in the works, so it's a great big club, great organization. So thank you guys. We're big fans.
All right, let's move on to Inter Milan, Leipzig. Leipzig has 0 wins so far in the Champions League. They're a pot 1 team.
That's crazy.
Take that in.
Wow,
0
what a
wins.
stat! Wow.
Did we ever expect this?
No, not at all.
I don't give a damn on all Leipzig.
I mean, low key,
They didn't have my care to expect it or not.
This
Inside the
guy,
box.
bro.
Update, it was inside the box.
Oh, just inside.
Up-
I
Update
th- what
inside
did
the
I?
box.
You guys are trying to doubt my ball knowledge.
Oh, whatever.
Tomato,
We
tomato,
moved on.
man.
We
He
moved on.
scored.
So wait.
No, no, we moved
Wait,
on.
one last
Oh,
point.
dude, I could have scored that.
Wait, one last point. You guys are trying to say City's dominance and CL will age well. You don't remember the goal that was scored to
I
win the
remember the
CL.
goal. I just
we
thought
know
I
it
thought
was
it was outside the box.
But we know who scored.
Okay, because it was 1-0. I hope
thought
you
it- we
remember.
thought
the
it was-
score.
Hold on.
Okay,
You remember Salah's goal against Spurs in the final?
Yeah,
Yeah, dirty.
it's a
goal.
penalty.
How far out?
Yeah.
18 yards.
About 12 steps, 12 paces.
18-yard banger.
18
12
yards.
paces.
Like a Sean Morgan step or like
Yeah.
Bill step.
All right.
William Morgan.
Inter beat Leipzig by an own goal by Lukeba.
Yeah,
So
Leipzig are cheeks.
they're third place in the Bundesliga right now.
No, I don't think they are.
Yeah, 100%. I just checked.
Oh, yeah, well, they're
Damn.
cheeks. Though.
I love when he just gets factually checked right away.
But they're still like they're third place, but they're like an ass third place. Like
What
they're
does
not-
that
What does that
mean,
say about the
bro?
league?
They only have two losses in the league.
Wait,
Yeah,
we don't
that's
think
crazy.
Inter's one of the best teams in Europe
no,
right
no,
now?
Leipzig.
No,
Oh.
no, yeah, no. Yeah,
Oh,
Inter,
sorry, I
I
thought
agree
you were
are,
talking
but no,
about-
Leipzig are cheeks. Like they're like, if you look at them in the standings and you don't actually watch the games, you think, oh, look at Leipzig, like they've only lost 2 games, they've only conceded like X amount of goals. But dude, they're cheeks this year. Like they got nothing going for them. They got no personality. They're the definition of a feeder club. Go look at their roster. They're the definition of a feeder club. They just buy young players and then sell them to, whatever team wants to buy them in 2 or 3 years.
What's wrong with that?
They're a Red Bull franchise.
They got
That's what
Nusa,
do.
they got Sheshko, they got Openda, they got all these young talents, but they can't actually do anything.
Sheshko's talented though.
Sheshko's sick. Nusa's sick too. Xavi Simon's obviously hurt, unfortunately. They have a lot of good talent, but they just haven't been able to get it together this season. And obviously, it's a little bit unfortunate because I always like to see teams in the Bundesliga do well. But yeah, this just isn't their year. And in their defense, they do probably have the hardest path. So it's going to be, I think, probably real tough for them to sneak in. But hey, if they do, right, maybe they can cause some problems to like a team that's up there because you don't want to be drawing a pot 1 team in the playoff, right?
Yeah. All right, let's move on to a real Bundesliga team in Bayer Leverkusen. Beat Salzburg 5-0.
Yeah.
Salzburg, another team that's also doing very bad. All these Red Bull teams are at the bottom of the table. They have 1 win. I'm pretty sure it's to one of the other bottom teams.
Yep.
That's a 5-0 win for Bayer Leverkusen. Good for them. The biggest game of that day, though, Bayern Munich versus PSG. We had a 1-0 win from Bayern Munich. Kim Min-jae.
Yep.
It was kind of a lucky goal, but they got the result.
Big Kim.
Dembele ended up getting. We already talked about this.
PSG are so bad.
They're bad.
PSG ain't
Are
shit, bro.
so bad.
Another
Like,
team
I
with
don't know
one
who this
win.
goalie is. Goalie they just found like on the side of this.
Russian.
Yeah,
The Russian kid.
Why didn't they play Donnarumma?
Apparently,
wants to leave.
There's always something with
no,
Onana.
apparently, I don't know. He's something in training.
You got
Him
injured?
and thing of the coach.
Yeah, so he's like that though.
But you know what,
He's
dude?
got
He's a brat.
Dude, how sick is it going to be to watch some of these teams play in this playoff? Like, dude, you're going to have City, Madrid, Juve, PSG, like all these teams playing in the playoff, like fighting for their lives to qualify for the next round. That's
Apparently-
pretty cool,
Apparently,
man.
the top 2 teams can't play each other unless they meet in the finals.
The
What do
top
you
2
mean?
teams that
Like
Ooh,
when
the
everything's
whole
done,
table.
like
So
first
Liverpool
place
and
second
Barcelona.
place,
I like
they
that.
can't meet until they get to the
Oh,
finals.
so Liverpool and
It's
Barcelona.
actually Liverpool and Inter.
I like that.
That's
Hey,
Liverpool and Barcelona.
I love it. Everyone going into the season, even into the season, all teams got a matchup to Man City and Madrid. Those are the teams we're all chasing. Suck! Those teams suck! Everyone's got to chase Barca and Liverpool. Never mind.
Inter's ahead of you guys.
Who cares about Inter, man? Like,
Are they top of Serie A?
Yes.
Okay, fair play.
Actually, I think
no, Napoli's in first.
Wow. Why
Okay,
are you
but
making me
I'm just
look
lying.
bad?
It's pretty crazy though. Like, if Inter's top of the Serie A, it's
They're
1
1
point.
point.
Bro, Inter's
Okay.
third, bro.
One
One
point.
point.
Wow, making me look
It's
bad.
1 point. But like, how cool is that if like Inter was actually first and like the top 3 of Champions League were top of their league? So cool. That just
Give
tells
it
you
one
like,
more game day in the Serie A. I'm sure
yeah,
Inter's
that's
going to be.
no, that's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Hey, football runs through Barca and Liverpool
Yeah.
as it should.
I mean, to be fair, this season, like, they've probably been the 2 best teams in football. So, like, I really don't hate you for saying that.
I'm glad you don't hate me.
Don't hate you, pal.
Yo, it says video's frozen apparently.
Oh yeah.
Get those threes. I'll do psych fest.
Oh, yeah, you go. It's going to be a playoff. It's playing us. Really whole point.
Yeah.
Next.
There's teams left.
Yeah, one loss. You lose.
Be a signal I'm looking for. I love Dortmund for games. I'm really great games. Now. The last 2 signal. Last 2 scored. Banger. And that's yeah. It'll be interesting. Like, a draw almost favors us. Favors us both a little bit, but I think
Yeah.
both teams are going to go for it.
Can they still hear or just.
Yeah, you can hear us. It might take a second, but Just keep going, guys.
So they heard he doesn't like the playoffs.
They said I could hear you guys, but I can't see you guys talking.
Yeah, Mitch, take a sec.
Okay, so then here I'll ask you a question. There's
Just give us a second.
we'll ask a question because they can still hear.
Mm.
There's 3 undefeated teams in the Champions League right now. Can you guys name them? Don't look.
Oh,
Can I name them? Yeah.
Okay, Matt, look. Don't say it.
Liverpool, Inter, and Atalanta.
Oh, okay. This guy looked.
I didn't look. I just